You can probably hear fireworks in the background, but that's what it's gonna be for the next two videos. Welcome to another match reaction. West Ham United 3, Nottingham Forest 2. We actually won a game. It's been a while since I've said that in the league. We haven't won a league game since Sheffield United. This is our first one, and yeah, we finally got the job done. And well, trust me, it wasn't pretty. I don't know whether there's many positives to take from the performance. It's just a result. It's just get the points, and yeah, it just all looks a bit unsustainable, to be honest. As I've said before, make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe if you are new. We are on 200 subscribers, so thank you very much. But I want to get a bit over 200 subscribers so I can fully confirm it in case someone else unsubscribes. But yeah, thank you for the support recently. Let's get into it. And my throat is still fucked from this week. So I will be coughing a lot in this video. Jesus Christ. But yeah, the lineup. I know a lot of people were happy with the lineup. I was not happy with the lineup. I don't know why. I'm talking about the same things all the time, but Alvarez, Ward-Prowse and Souček does not work. Alvarez and Ward-Prowse can work. Alvarez and Souček could probably work. But Alvarez, Ward-Prowse and Souček, no. Because then all our creativity comes off from the left. And that's where Paquetá is. Meaning we don't actually have a left side. Because sometimes Emerson's not always there because he's not flying forward, is he? We need to just stick to, like, playing 4-3-3. Don't know why we stopped doing the thing where Alvarez just sitting in front of the back four, because that's how we started off well with. I'm still seeing Ward-Prowse picking up the ball ahead of Alvarez, and Alvarez going further forward. I still don't really understand it. I thought we'd lose today, yes, but we've lost the past, like, 3 games, so you can't really blame me for that one, to be honest. It wasn't great. It wasn't great at all. Again, it was a bit like Everton where we started well. And we counted on their mistake. Paquetá with a great finish. In my opinion, I thought he was going to lay it off to Jared Bowen. But he didn't. So fair play to him. And Bowen couldn't really get involved in this game because he was playing up front. And I'm going to stick to the fact that it probably doesn't work to play Bowen up front. I think we saw that today, especially when we've gone back to this diamond formation. I don't really understand it, to be honest, and I really hope we stop this, but we're not going to, because we know what this manager is like. This manager has his favourites, of course. Of course, Antonio was dropped. Antonio deserved to be dropped, but I'd rather Antonio than Souček. I'm going to get on to Souček. He scored the winner. Fair play. It was a great header. And fair play, it was Alvarez should have come off instead of him because he ended up scoring. But it doesn't mean he should be starting at all. He doesn't perform. He doesn't really do anything on the ball. Still, he doesn't really intercept. He misses the ball, missing headers, missing chances, just missing passes in general. You can't be passing the ball off the pitch. You're a midfielder. But, yeah, I think the goal, yeah, you made up for your performance with the goal because we needed the points, but I don't think he performed well. Simple. I don't think he performed well. I don't think anyone performed that well, to be honest, apart from, like, Emerson. And you see elements of how Kudus played today. Kudus, I think he started off well in the first half. And he obviously gave the ball away for the goal, which he needs to do better with. Some of the stuff he controls, though, like, is very good. But he was taking too long on the ball today. I don't think him and Vladimir Coufal work. Because Coufal wants to play on the counter. And Vladimir and Mohamed Kudus wants to keep the ball. Vladimir Coufal can't keep the ball. The guy, I say this every week, giving the ball away. Can't use his left foot. Doesn't want to use his left foot. Even though that as soon as you pressure him on his right, he's lost. And he just takes too long with the ball and ends up giving it away. And that's still a problem. We did well to come back, but the defending should be better for both goals. Zuma needs to follow his man for the first goal. Areola does all he can do. made a couple good saves again, Areola. And the second goal, basic stuff. Emerson gets done by Oleana and Alanga just ahead of Sufau and makes it 2-1. And they were very good at the counter. That was the only way they was going to get us because they can't break teams down there. They're not the most creative team. But they will hit you on the counter. And every time they did, they nearly scored. And Woyuni should have had a goal. Should have had 2 goals. Should have finished the second chance. But that didn't happen either. We got lucky. And it wasn't Zuma's best game either. And it wasn't Again's best game. Neither of them were good either. So they need to pick up their form. Especially Again. He hasn't been good all season. Well, Zuma, it's only been recent where he's been a bit iffy. But in general, I don't think we can get anyone into the game. We are becoming set-piece FC, where 2 of the set pieces, great deliveries from James Ward-Prowse, overall had a general game that was very good. But the deliveries today were really good for the goals, and Bowen was picked up free because they were probably too zonal in their box, and then Suchek scored on the third. And we won 3-2 in the end. I guess we edged it. I guess we didn't perform, but we should have been 2-1 down in the first place. I don't know why we did that to ourselves. We always score and then sit back. When is it gonna end? When is that part of our game gonna end? Because we're not far from Brighton and Newcastle now into the table, but still, like we gotta beat Burnley. Then we got a tough game against Crystal Palace. Then we got Tottenham. I don't care how bad Tottenham are doing right now in terms of their last 2 games. It's Tottenham away. We haven't won at Tottenham away in 5 years. Or 4.5, whatever. But I don't know, man. I don't know. There's so many fireworks going off. But luckily there was literally no fireworks on the pitch. We are so boring to watch, guys. The football was terrible. Like, the football was so slow-paced. Like, long ball FC. How many times are we going to long ball it to Jared Bowen? Like, thinking he's Mikel Antonio when he's not even tall enough. He's not that kind of player to, like, just go and scrap. Moyes doesn't know how to have another system where Antonio's not in the side. So it's just relying on a striker that can scrap all the time. But that's the way it is. That's the way it is right now, and I don't really understand it. I don't really understand what we're trying to do. I don't understand what we're trying to do on the pitch. How we're trying to move with the ball. I don't know. I really don't know. But that's it from me. That's all I gotta say. On to the international break. I will discuss more about it soon. I'm gonna do the Chelsea-Manchester City match reaction now. But make sure to like the video and subscribe if you're new. Make sure to follow the social medias. GVO Mikes on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. And I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.